there everyone, welcome to Evil PC Gaming. My name's Jim, and what you see before you is Elite Dangerous in the Gamma 1.05. I've had it since the Gamma release 1.00. Just haven't got around doing any videos. If you don't know what this game is, it's a huge-ass space MMO. Kind of take Eve, for example, but actually get to do the stuff instead of point and click. I guess you could compare that to. It all takes place in the Milky Way galaxy, and it involves with 400 billion star systems you can go to visit. So you can see the outline of my ship down there to the bottom right with the blue rings around it. I am in a hauler. I'm playing the game for, I don't know, a couple weeks. Actually, looks like a hauler possibly in front of us, too. And I have a destination set to go out to an asteroid belt. It's the first time I've been into this system. I'm in the Gorgon system. We're going to head out to the Gorgon D A belt cluster 1. I'm guessing it's behind this planet. It should be anyway, unless it's right in front of it. We're still in mass lock. Mass lock, you can't enter Super Cruise, and now we're going to hit Super Cruise. This game is gorgeous when it comes to graphics. Yeah, this cluster's out by the sun. Or, not the sun. A star. Well, our sun is a star, but you know what I mean. I need to get in the habit of just calling it a star. So anyway, hopefully you guys will enjoy a series with this game, because since this is MMO, I believe it releases December 16th or 22nd. I forget the date. 400 billion systems. Tons of people have already bought the game, have early access. This isn't going to be the type of game that, you know, it has no end game to it. A couple of things you can do in the game. You can pirate, mine, transport, go out and be a bounty hunter. Oh, what else? Oh, an explorer. You can get paid money for the information by going out and exploring different systems and so forth. From what I'm told, if you're one of the earlier ones to explore a system and then sell the data, you get more money for the data. I've run across a couple pieces of data that made me 8, 9, 10,000 credits. You know, anywhere from 8 pieces of data to 15 pieces of data. And I've also had it to where I've had 20 pieces of data and I didn't get crap for it. You know, I got maybe 800 credits. So far I've made my early fortune in order to fund myself getting a different ship, you know, a bigger ship for mining. That's all I've done. I've done some mining. Well, when I first started off, I had to do some transport missions. You can go to a bulletin board and it has stuff for you to do all the time. So let's come out of Super Cruise and see what we got out here. So unfortunately right now there's no kind of scanner to tell you what kind of resources are in these asteroids. So you just need to do a test shot, see what kind of resources come out of it, and try to know what your resource values are worth, so you don't sit here and collect useless metals. So let's see what comes out of this one. Oh, got to put my system as a weapon. Overheat the laser too quick. Veterandite is... it's not a bad resource. What I'll do is I'll collect this one up. Man, I can't see anything there. I'll collect this one up, but I'm going to check the other ones. Some of the higher dollar ones is gold, palladium. Come on. Platinum. Hang on here. For some reason my track IR is not cooperating. There we go. No spare bins. Oh, shit. I was playing this the other night and I forgot I already have gold and palladium in here with me. So you know what? I'm just going to dump that stuff. And I want to continue testing out these asteroids.
Cargo scoop retracted.
So far, I haven't had any big problems with piracy. There is AI in the game also, and they will rob you just as fast as another player. As a matter of fact, the other players are very courteous. They also don't want to lose their damn ships. You do have an insurance thing. Uranite. I don't think that's really worth anything. Plus, I'm looking for the gold and palladium, since my refinery's already full of that. Check this one out. So, you know, on that note, they are courteous. They usually just leave you alone. I haven't ran across anyone purposely going out for you know, to be a pirate. I'm sure they exist out of the tens of thousands of people that probably already own this game, or at least thousands of people. Let alone when the game releases, how many people are actually going to be on here. Indite's not a bad thing. Colton I'm not sure about. But again, it's not what I'm looking for. It's so easy to get disoriented out here. See, like, I think I was already at this asteroid. Nope. Actually, I wasn't. But same stuff in that one. Now, one cargo space of palladium, which is 1 ton, will bring in roughly, I've seen it anywhere from 13,000 credits to just shy of 16,000 credits. So I was running around in my Sidewinder with Pro, and we were mining that metal. There's another system we were in, and we know where the palladium is. I just happened to venture over here just to get into a different system, see what kind of metals I can find. Nope. Tell you what, if Colton is worth the money, there's plenty of it out here. But yeah, you know, you're talking 4 tons at, say, 15,000. You know, a ton. When you make a quick run like that, you're bringing in 60,000 credits. The only reason I bought a hauler to do this job is I have the hauler, it starts with 8 tons of space. And the system that I was in, man, more Colton, jeez, it was. I don't think it's worth anything, but I'll find out once I get back to a station. What was I saying? I don't even remember now. But anyway, oh yes, the hauler. I bought a hauler to do this. The system that I was in, we actually found one of the stations sold 8-ton cargo racks. This has room for 2 of them, so I can hold 16 tons of cargo. So if I get into a good asteroid belt, finding palladium, gold, silver's also another good one. You know, I can sit here and fill up pretty good and come back. Who knows? I mean, I could have $100,000 worth of cargo in one run. Bertrandite again, which I might have been at this one earlier. So this is why I'm saying it gets so... you can get disoriented quickly. If I don't find any in this one, there's 2 more clusters that I can go check. This one has a very slow rotation, which is nice in a way. Usually if you hit them in the right spot, the resources will come straight off. Depending on the rotation and the speed and the size of the asteroid, once in a while you can get the resource come off and almost stay in an orbit around the asteroid, not come very far off the surface. Makes it pretty tricky to gather that resource up without running smack into the asteroid. So again, this one has a nice slow spin to it. I think Uranite's okay, but again, I'm not going to vent out, you know, a potential of $25,000 worth of cargo. I don't see any more here. So let's go over to... looks like cluster 3 is closer. Whoa, don't want to run into that. Oh, bring in my hard points. At least with the Sidewinder, you could see if your weapons were out because they were kind of out over the hood, like the nose of the craft. This one, the mining laser's underneath.
2, 1, engage.
Nicely modeled ships. The flight controls are modeled after the SciTech X52 or X52 Pro. I believe it's after the Pro for the most part. I fly with the SciTech X52. I do not have the Pro version. And I gotta say, the profiles that they set up in this game is great. I love the fact that I can hop into this game. I could select, yep, I have the SciTech X52, maps all the buttons out perfectly, pretty much where I would have most likely put them anyway, and I can just get in the game and fly. When your approach speed, to try to keep a decent approach coming into something that you're going to hop out of Super Cruise on, you see the time to target pretty much down at the bottom. If you maintain roughly a 7-second thing there, you will start to slow down as you come towards the target, I guess because of the gravitational pull and mass will slow you down. So there we are in a safe speed. In just a few seconds here, we'll be able to hop out of Super Cruise. I try to put myself within 500 meters, or 500, yeah, 500 meters. Or, I'm sorry, 500 kilometers. I'm so used to smaller scale games. So here we are, very small cluster. Yeah, not many asteroids here, but it doesn't mean anything. There's another very small cluster like this back in Mokosh, I think is how you pronounce it, or Mokosh. That is filled with 2 tons of palladium. Well, same resource again. Try this one here. Usually once you get the message of a warning of impact up top, you're just coming within range of the mining laser. I think this is a low-grade mining laser, rating of E. But sometimes you don't always get the impact warning. I guess it depends on the speed of your approach. Colton and Indite. Now, if I didn't have the gold and the palladium with me, then I would just be grabbing some of these, you know, like the Indite and the Bertrandite. I'm probably saying those wrong. But I would probably just grab them just because. And Uranite again. I don't think that one's really worth too much. What is this guy? This is an AI, because it doesn't have Commander in front of it. He's clean, Federation. He's probably coming into mine, I would hope. Yeah. So he's set up with a dual mining laser. I'm not quite sure what that ship is.
Target shields online. Target shields offline. Target shields online.
I'm not an expert at identifying the ships right away. It might have showed me down some of that information. It probably did. I just didn't pay attention. All of these asteroids have a very slow rotation. I've been around some that are just rotating so quickly. When the resource comes off, it just goes flying away. It gets flung out. Try a couple more of these. This one here and the one up there. And then if this doesn't pan out, I'm going to fly back to Mokosh or Mokosh. Uh-oh. Reverse thrust. There we go. Colton again. Yep, same result. So let's see. Let me see if I can find Mokosh here. I know it's just a jump away. There we go. I'm just gonna lock it for now until I get myself lined up. Now we're gonna enter a hyper jump, which is, as far as I understand, pretty much speed of light. This one takes a little bit longer to get charged up and get the hell out of here. Sometimes I get a little bit of of like a lag in this transition you're going to see here. Sometimes I don't, so hopefully it'll stay smooth. Yeah, see, I got a little bit there. That's just normal. It's not because of the recording. I'm getting 60 frames a second while I'm recording. The effect and the sound is outstanding when you jump. Now, you see down the scanner box down here in the bottom, that box that's hollow, that's a player. Now, hopefully he's not coming over to fuck with me. See, I know this one here has good stuff in it. And I'm going to overshoot this one because of the gravitational pull of the sun and so forth. Actually, nope, I might have saved it. You can use the orbit and the gravitational pull of the sun and planets and so forth to help slingshot you while you're in your supercruise to pick up speed quicker. Seems like if you go around them and kind of go off and break the axis and break away from it, it will slingshot you away. Now, this is going to be a nice small cluster. Can't recall which one has the palladium in it, or the gold. But I'll get these collected up, head back over to the main station in this system, and sell them off. Should be ready to drop out here any second. And that's good. I believe this little one over here is the one that's going to have my gold. Actually, you know what? This one right here might have my palladium. So since I'm here, I might as well hit it up. See, now this one has a faster orbit. I'm sitting still. This one's cooking around pretty good. Because of the higher points on this thing, kind of losing my hit here. There we go. Ah, shit, man. This one has silver. Silver's worth it too, but I don't have room in my refineries. See, the smaller asteroids you come up on, it's almost harder to judge how far you are from them because, you know, it's not filling up your entire cockpit area here. Alright, here's the one with gold. Hoping I get enough gold out of this thing. See, I kind of ejected off, you know, out to the side. Gonna vent the Bertrandite. The gold in this one is such a minute amount. Back up just a little bit. That other piece should be right by us. Yep, there it is. We have 66% of gold. Unfortunately, you need an entire 100% for it to convert it over into a 1-ton piece of cargo. Until you get to that point and it actually moves into a cargo hold, you can't sell it. So no partial sell of any kind of material. I was spinning around while I was looking there. I actually went off in the other direction. When the ship's not powered up and moving forward, it turns slow. Especially this hauler. It's not that nimble. And the horrible thing is, if I get caught with this one out here by a pirate, whether it be player or AI, the only defense I have is to turn and burn. I don't have any kind of weapons on this. It had one small hard point, and I have the mining laser on it. This one might actually be on course to come right into our cargo hold. Scoop it up now and speed this process up. I don't know, honestly, if we're going to pull enough gold out of this one to finish this load up. Well, guys, you get the gist of collecting resources up. I'm gonna finish collecting this up, find the asteroid with the palladium, and I will bring it back when we're heading back to the station and show you guys what it was worth. Alright, guys, I've collected up a decent amount of resources. I didn't fill the entire cargo bay up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, what we have here, let's see.
2, 1.
We have 1 silver, 1 gold. Now, I think it was 2 or 3 bertrandites and 2 of the palladium. Yeah, 2 bertrandites. So we're going to head over to Lubin Orbital, stop in there and sell this stuff. So now, right now my super cruise isn't cooking too quick because of the pull of the sun, the influence it's having on my ship. There we go. It's starting to accelerate me a little better. It's telling me to slow down. I don't know what the hell I'm around exactly to tell me to slow down, but since we're heading for Lubin Orbital, I'm not slowing down until we get to that point. Thinking maybe next episode we will go to a ringed planet. I believe there's one here in Moshkosh that has a metal-rich inner ring. If you guys haven't seen that already, I'm guessing you have, but if you haven't, it is amazing looking. When you pop into a ring around a planet, it is just... It's almost... It just the way they did it's almost breathtaking. The detail and the amount of stuff that you're around, and just the feel of... It's almost like you're in a... like a rock graveyard. They're just aimlessly, you know, orbiting the planet, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It looks freaking awesome. It's a lot of fun to hop down into a place like that and try to find, you know, strike it rich. Seen a lot of piracy and bounty hunters and so forth down in those areas too. So hopefully we won't fall victim to any pirates. That took a little longer than usual. So here is Lubin Orbital. One of many space station designs, though it seems like this system, they all kind of look like this.
Docking request granted.
Alright, we gotta go to docking pad 29.
Landing gear deployed.
Always proceed directly to unnecessary delays and/or ship destruction.
Alright, here we go.
Engines disengaged.
We'll go ahead and enter the hangar while we take a look at the starport services. Scroll on down to metals. Let's see. Gold, just shy of 10,000 credits. Not bad, but the gold did take a while to pull out. It actually took a couple runs to do so. Palladium, 13,500 credits. So there's another 28, so what are we up to? About roughly 38,000. Got one thing of silver. Not a bad haul. Could be better. More like, you know, 13,500. And while I was out there, I grabbed the 2 units of Bertrandite. Just because I knew they were upwards in like the mid 2,000 range. And we'll sell those off. So what do we have? 38. I think we were at 38. So 43, 44-ish thousand on that run. I wasn't even full. I only used 5 out of the 16 base, you know, the space in my bays. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you would like to see more, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Ooh, sometimes these menus are hard to hit. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, go ahead and click the subscribe button, because I will be bringing more of these your way, along with the Rust videos that I've been bringing. Try sneaking some Euro Truck, maybe get back to Farming Sim 2015 also. A lot of games, not enough time. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.